Good evening. My name is Steve Collins from District 3. I'm a lifelong resident of Redondo Beach. And I'm here to speak on behalf of the South Bay Clean Power folks, particularly Joe Galliani, with whom I've served in a volunteer capacity in Redondo Beach for some number of years. We served on the South Bay Bicycle Coalition Board of Directors together for a couple of years. And it didn't take me long being around Joe to realize how brilliant he is. So if any of you haven't spent at least a few minutes talking with this man, you would be thoroughly impressed. Politically, we couldn't be farther apart. Yet he's so influential to me in the things he believes in. I follow him pretty closely in his CCA work to hear how he speaks to other councils and the things he talks about, the working parts of the CCAs. And while all of that's mostly over my head, I completely trust Joe and his judgment on what this might do for our community. But more importantly, what it might do for all of us. I am profoundly grateful for people like Joe who decades ago saw to it that we'd have catalytic converters and similar types of emission controls that probably suffered the same kind of arguments that we're hearing tonight. Financial arguments, feasibility arguments, and so on. But I recall standing on the schoolyard of Jefferson Elementary decades ago, looking towards the mountains and finding it difficult to see through the smog, to see the mountains on occasion. And we don't have that problem anymore. It's rare. And so I think it's time for us to look beyond what might be a little bit of, a few pennies here or there, and stop fretting over whether something is just a little bit more expensive or less expensive, and maybe look toward leadership like Joe Galliani is providing for us to look forward to the future and take care of our environment and see to it that our children here enjoy the same kind of clean air and environment that I've been the beneficiary of for the decades that I've been here in this city. So I would encourage you to support the South Bay Clean Power in particular, because I know Joe and I trust him implicitly. And I would encourage you to look closely at receiving this and doing what you guys are elected to do, is vet this stuff for us, because we don't have the time and the patience and the wherewithal to do what you guys do. This is something you guys are good at, and I would really appreciate it as one of your constituents to look closely at this program and consider Joe's CCA. Thank you.
Thank you.